In this video, we discuss about the five kingdom classification. In the five kingdom classification is classified by scientist Whittaker. In that, Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae, and animalia. There are different kingdoms present, five kingdoms present. Already we discussed in the last video. Now let us discuss each and every characteristics of these kingdoms. First, let us discuss Monera. Monerans, they are in prokaryotic nature, means they are primitive organisms. They able to means they do not have the nuclear membrane. True nuclear membrane is absent, so that these organisms are considered as prokaryotic organisms. Here, these prokaryotic organisms, they have the different characteristics. They are able to synthesize their own food materials, as well as they depends upon the other kind of the organisms for food and shelter. Now let us discuss each and every class of this particular monerans. The monerans further divided into archaebacteria, eubacteria, mycoplasmas, and actinomycetes. These are the four different classes present in that monerans. First one is archaebacteria, eubacteria, mycoplasmas, and actinomycetes. First, archaebacteria. Archaebacteria, here this bacteria is lives in extreme conditions. It is also oldest bacteria. There are the different characteristics present in there. Here they are considered as extremophiles. They are also considered as extremophiles, and there are different members present in this archaebacteria: halophiles, thermoestophiles, and methanogens. Halophiles, they can live in extreme salt conditions, means they are able to grow in high salt concentrations. Here, thermoestophiles, they live in hot springs, means they can able to withstand the high temperatures as well as high acidic conditions. Usually these organisms are sulfur strings. They live in sulfur strings, and most of these organisms, they are used in the different purpose, the PCR technology and various purpose. Because here the PCR technology, the polymerase enzyme which is extracting from this Thermus aquaticus species, from this the polymerase enzyme that can able to use to withstand the temperature in the PCR. Here next one is the methanogens. Methanogens, they lives in marshy areas, means extreme marshy areas, extreme moist conditions. Extreme moist conditions, they can able to live. Means these organisms mostly they lives in that gut of the fourth stomach in animals. Means they lives in gut of the fourth stomach of animals. Here, because of this presence, what happens? These methanogens, they are able to help in the rumination process. Means after the animals, first they can able to eat, and afterwards it will take it back into the mouth, and it will chew and take into back. That process is called rumination process. Here first, when they take inside, the cellulose that present in them, that can able to digest by this particular methanogens. The methanogen bacteria that present inside the stomach of this particular animals, mostly that cows and different kind of animals, those who are herbivores, they have such kind of the methanogens organisms present in this particular fourth stomach. Once their dung releases, the dung is helpful in the production of the biogas production. Because of this particular methanogens present in them, they are helps in the formation of methane gas. Means we can able to get that biogas from the particular methanogens. The dung is used for the production of biogas. Here the peptidoglycan is absent in them. Peptidoglycan is absent, and a pseudomurin present in this cell wall. Pseudomurin present in their cell walls, and also they have the branched chain fatty acids present in their cell wall. Branched chain fatty acids. Branched chain fatty acids present in them. Present in their cell wall. Because of this, they are able to survive extreme conditions. Because of these branched chain fatty acids, these organisms are survive. These organisms can survive extreme conditions. Extreme conditions. Now discuss about eubacteria. Eu means true. Eu means true bacteria. Here they are present abundantly. Abundantly they are present. Abundantly present. And also omni. They present anywhere. Present anywhere. These organisms are also able to survive in extreme conditions like snow. They can able to live in snow, high temperatures, and less organisms. They can able to survive in normal extreme conditions. Most of the organisms they are able to survive in higher temperatures. Except some organisms they can able to survive in high temperatures. Means here these organisms they have the different structures present in their cell walls. Means here peptidoglycan present in their structures. Peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan, that is made up of the NAM, NAM and NAG. NAM and NAG, NAM and NAG present in their structures. This peptidoglycan, because of this presence of this particular NAM and NAG, their structures are different. N-acetyl muramic acid. N-acetyl muramic acid. N-acetyl muramic acid. N-acetyl glucosamine. N-acetyl glucosamine. N-acetyl glucosamine. These are the different types of the structures. They have the different chemical substances present in their cell wall. Because of this, they are able to differentiate into gram positive and gram negative bacteria. Gram positive and gram negative bacteria. Gram negative bacteria. Here, based upon the cell wall differentiation, Christian gram is classified into gram positive and gram negative bacteria. Gram positive bacteria means those who take that crystal violet stained with the crystal violet appears purple color is said to be gram positive bacteria. Those do not take crystal violet is considered as gram negative bacteria. Gram negative bacteria. There are so many differences are there. It is a large procedure present in them. Only we discuss just those who take that crystal violet stain, that is considered as appears purple color. When you observe under microscope, you observe that gram positive bacteria. Do not take crystal violet, gram negative bacteria. Gram negative bacteria and gram positive bacteria present differentiation based upon the stain they observed, uh, crystal violet and purple color appearance, and also pink color means they are, if they are stained with safranin, they are considered as gram negative bacteria. Now you consider shapes of bacteria. Shapes of bacteria. They are existing in different shapes. Rod shaped, comma shaped, they exhibit in different shapes. Rod shaped, comma shaped, and spiral shaped, and spherical shaped. Rod shaped bacteria, we can say that bacillus. In plural, say that bacilli. Comma shaped bacteria, Vibrium, plural, Vibrio. Spiral shaped bacteria, Spirillum, plural, Spirelli. Spherical shaped bacteria, Cocci. Cocci, Coccus. Bacilli, rod shaped bacteria. Spherical, if it is a single, it is called as cocci, multiple coccus. And cocci bacteria, if it is appears in chains, is called streptococci. And if the cocci bacteria that appears in grape bunches is called staphylococci. And if the cocci bacteria that appears in 18 number is called Sarcinae. And these are the different types of the shapes of bacteria present. And the comma shaped bacteria is called Vibria, means how the comma appears, same like that the bacteria shape that appears. Example is Vibrio cholera. And a spiral shaped bacteria means how the spring appears, like that these bacteria shapes will exist. And spherical, cocci coccus means most of the gram positive bacteria are considered as coccus, and most of the gram negative bacteria are considered as bacilli. Means because of the shapes and existence, we can consider as different types of the organisms. Shapes we can consider. Now let us discuss, if you go for the nutrition types. Nutrition, and also they have the different structures present in them. Mesosomes and ribosomes present in their structures. Ribosomes are helps in the synthesis of the protein, as well as mesosomes are helpful in the respiration process. And let us consider for the nutrition, means there exists the metabolic diversity. We can say that metabolic diversity we can observe in the this monerans. Metabolic diversity that existing in this particular organisms. Why? Because they are able to perform the photosynthesis process, means photosynthesis, as well as heterotrophic nature. Means they have the autotrophic as well as heterotrophic nature. Autotrophic and heterotrophic nature of the existence. These organisms are able to synthesize their own food materials, as well as they depend upon the other kind of the organisms for the food and shelter. That's why these organisms are considered as metabolic diversity. Here, heterotrophic nature organisms, they are able to cause the diseases, means they are responsible for causation of the diseases for the various animals, plants, and they are able to cause the diseases. And also, they are able to exhibit, means they are in parasitic as well as saprophytic nature. Saprophytic nature. This is about bacteria's existence. And now let us discuss about another bacteria is called cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria is also called as cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria, it is also considered as blue-green algae, BGA. Here they have the different cell structures. Cyanobacteria are their filamentous nature and colonial and also aquatic nature or terrestrial nature, terrestrial algae, and they show the different kind of the means able to synthesize their own food materials. Means these organisms are oxygenic photosynthesis, and also these able to fix the atmospheric nitrogen, and they have the special structures that is called heterosis. They are present in the structures for the fixation of nitrogen. For fixation of nitrogen in cyanobacteria, the special structures present that is called heterosis. This heterosis there helps in the fixation of the nitrogen. Now atmospheric nitrogen, and here inside that means that actual basically cell that is divided into two types. One is central